guys, how you doing? Merry Christmas Eve. Can't stop, won't stop. I got news to tell you guys. So who sent the tweet of death that crashed the stock market this morning? By the way, tweet of death, trademarked by me. It's not a thing. I made it up, but it sounds good. And it kind of makes sense in this context, as you're about to see, because it did crash the markets almost single-handedly. It is someone from the Trump administration, but shockingly, it was not Trump. Wow. So what was it and who did it? I'll tell you in 1 second. But as usual, I'm going to tell you here, we got only a week left in the membership drive. So only a week left of you hearing me say this. It is Christmas Eve, so it's not too late to send a gift. tyt.com/gift lets you send gift of membership to someone else. They get the gift of progressive thought and basically a Netflix for progressives. And you can join yourself, of course, and it's a free trial this week, so it's a perfect time. tyt.com/holiday for you to join and try it out. Okay, so it was Steve Mnuchin, otherwise known as Dr. Evil. He of the famous picture where he and his wife are holding up the printed money and looking like Dr. Evil. Anyway, he's a Treasury Secretary. Of course, he's on vacation. He can't be bothered. The government's shut down, but he's getting paid. So he's in Cabo, which is nice. But he randomly sent out a tweet this morning that panicked the living daylights out of everybody, including the stock market. By the way, how badly did it crash? Dow lost 600 points. S&P 500 now is in a bear market. That means a downturn market officially. It was the worst Christmas Eve the stock market has ever had proportionally. So it was a Christmas Eve debacle, okay? So what on God's green earth did he say to make it crash so hard? Well, even though he's on vacation in Cabo, he sent this mysterious tweet. From the Treasury Department, Secretary Mnuchin convened individual calls with the CEOs of the nation's 6 largest banks. See attached statement. So people were like, wait, why is the Treasury Secretary talking to the CEOs of the 6 largest banks on Christmas Eve? Are they worried they're going to have to take emergency measures when the market crashes even worse? Does the Treasury Department know something we don't know? Why of all days today, are they reaching out to all the top bankers to make sure, presumably, that things are okay? So everybody, understandably, was on jitters. And then Krugman sent these 2 tweets, Paul Krugman from the New York Times. He said, "This is amazing. It's as if Mnuchin was trying to create a panic over something nobody was worried about until this release." Okay, and then he couldn't help himself. He sent out a second tweet. Alternatively, Mnuchin just could be an idiot. Alex, I'm going to go for both of those being correct for 500. So, yes, Mnuchin, I don't know. Maybe he does know something we don't know. but with the Trump officials, that is usually not the case. Usually, Occam's razor holds. The simplest explanation is that Donald Trump's an idiot and has hired idiots around him. So the stock market was already in disastrous shape when Mnuchin screwed it up even worse. So now Donald Trump, market absolutely obliterated as we get to the end of the year. And that was his big claim to fame. Oh, yeah, I did the corporate tax cuts and tax cuts for the rich, and that made the market great. I got a great economy. Oops. And that's where we are right now. As usual, disastrously played by the Trump administration. But nonetheless, everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. tyt.com/join to become a member. Ho, ho, ho.